What mistakes is your learning team making in the relatively calm period between the first and second collaborative projects? Today, let's explore a few common stumbling blocks that teams encounter when the pressure is temporarily off, although important team building should continue. First, consider the hibernation mistake. Project 1's done, spring break is coming up, and Project 2 seems far away. Your learning team goes radio silent. But teams that disappear between projects lose momentum, forget insights from their post-project reflection, and have to rebuild working relationships from scratch when Project 2 arrives. Maintaining contact with each other, on the other hand, keeps your team connected and ready. Next, avoid the capacity miscalculation mistake. The calm period after collaborative project number 1 offers time to assess whether your team's current capacity matches upcoming demands. Now, maybe project 2 requires different skills. Maybe someone's course load intensifies after spring break. Or maybe your meeting schedule that barely works right now completely fails with everyone's evolving commitments. The point is, teams that don't proactively evaluate and adjust capacity during low-pressure periods face catastrophic overload when Project 2 deadlines arrive. Third, recognize the false comfort mistake. Your team submitted Project 1 and maybe revised a few of its work habits. So you assume everything's fixed and cruise toward Project 2 on autopilot. But identifying problems and actually solving them are different things. That teammate who acknowledged chronic lateness hasn't necessarily changed their behavior. And those new communication protocols aren't habits quite yet. Without deliberate cultivation of your revised approaches during this calmer period, you're just hoping that things might improve somehow. Likewise, avoid midterm tunnel vision. With midterm projects and exams approaching, about week 7 and 8, team members get focused on their own work and communication stops. Scheduled check-ins get canceled. We'll reconnect after midterm becomes the default plan. Spring break creates another gap. And by the time we get back, your team hasn't really collaborated in weeks. You've lost continuity, forgotten the lessons learned from Project 1, and have to restart your collaborative engine when you can least afford it. On a closely related and final note, avoid the individualism relapse mistake. Between collaborative projects, it's really tempting to fall back into individual student mode, with every member of your learning team focused only on their own assignments, exams, and priorities. But the danger here is that your team becomes an abstraction again. And that mindset treats collaboration as an inconvenience rather than an ongoing professional relationship in need of maintenance and development. The weeks between collaborative Project 1 and Project 2 represent your team's best opportunity for strategic preparation. Your reflection insights are still fresh, and teammates have time for honest conversations without the panic of an approaching deadline. You can experiment with revised team practices, and everything remains manageable. Waste that opportunity through inattention and complacency, though, and your learning team risks making some or all of these mistakes. So here's what you need to do right now. Contact your teammates early this week, week 7. Schedule a brief check-in ahead of midterms, spring break, and collaborative Project 2. The relatively calm period ahead of spring break provides valuable preparation time to discuss how your learning team can avoid potential mistakes like those outlined today. Okay, everyone, that'll do it for week 7. Thanks for joining me in the Collaborative Café yet again. Have a fun but safe spring break, and I'll see everyone on the other side during week 8. Bye for now.